You know, the thing is, if I knew 20 years ago what I know now, I would have gone in a totally different direction when dealing with my wife, my spouse, who passed away from alcoholism a little over 4 years ago. I would have known what to do in her case. I would have understood the drinking that she was doing on a regular basis. I would have understood the binge drinking. And just as importantly, I would have understood my own emotions and my own reactions and how it affected me and how it affected the two of us. I would have had a much better understanding. I would have understood the actions that you should have taken. I mean, she probably should have got into a rehabilitation facility, a detox rehabilitation, 10 years before she did. So this kind of knowledge is important for families and for families that have an alcoholic in their family. Hello again, my name is Andrew Koken, and I help alcoholics and their families find ways out of this addiction and this mental health illness. In my wife's case, like most people, she didn't really get into the detox rehab facility until after she started getting DUIs, until she started having legal problems, until she was in a position where she had no other option other than to go into a rehab. And unfortunately, like most people, she should have gotten into rehab a decade earlier, when she had a chance, when she had a fighting chance. Unfortunately, so many alcoholics and their families don't know what to do, what direction to take, and they don't get help until they're far into the stage 3, where they're chemically, emotionally, and physically addicted to the alcohol. And unfortunately, it's an uphill climb from there. You know, and this is why it's crucial for alcoholics and the families of alcoholics to recognize the red flags of someone having an alcohol use disorder. They're starting to go down the road where they're having issues. If they're drinking in isolation, they're hiding their bottles and cans. They have the inability to regulate their alcohol use. In other words, they drink to get drunk. They binge drink. They go to social events and you got to carry them out the front door. They drink on a regular basis is a big issue. If they drink every day, or they have wicked binge drinkings where they're gone for a week at a time, or you just lost them. These are all huge red flags. And when you see this in a family member, if you have the ability, it's time to step in. It's time to have the tough conversations. And by tough conversations, I mean it's time for families to intervene. It's time to sit your alcoholic down and say, this is bothering us. This is why it's bothering us. This is how it's bothering us. And look what it's doing to you. It's physically and emotionally affecting you. It's affecting this entire family and everybody in your circle. Okay, it's much easier to have these conversations when it's in the earlier stages, before they are completely immersed in the mental health issue of alcoholism. The quicker you can get it, the quicker you understand that. It's easier for families and it's easier for the alcoholic. And quite frankly, someone like myself who lived and died with an alcoholic for over 25 years, and I've spoken all over the world about this issue, when you're ready to get help, it's the sooner the better. And again, click on the link above, schedule a breakthrough call. I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and just as importantly, if not more importantly, I've helped their families and brought the whole family together. And again, please like, share, and comment. And we also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's becoming a pretty good support group, and we talk about these issues every day. And again, thanks for listening.